love and that beautiful light. What's going on, DFs? I'm here to do your reading. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already did so you can be notified. All right. Ooh, resilience tried to pop out. This is all about pushing through, divine feminines. No matter how much it takes, you still find the energy and strength to keep going. And this road has been hard. But when everyone else failed us, we had to still keep going with that big old bag on our back and all. Touche. Divine Spirits, Holy Spirits, allow me to be the channel for Divine Feminine's current energies. What is the situation, Spirit? What messages do you want the Divine Feminines to know? What other messages you would like the Divine Feminines to know? Self-love. Don't we get this every weekend? All right. Spirit is telling you to love yourself is to love God. To know yourself is to know God. All right. It's all about pushing through, no matter how hard it takes us, no matter how heavy and how hard it gets, no matter if we are stuck by ourselves and we don't have nobody with us to hold our hands. A lot of us have even lost our divine partners to this world, but we still kept pushing through because we have that much love for the divine. As we love ourselves, we love the divine. Discernment. And us just having this inner knowing and knowing this truth, standing in it, walking in it, pushing through, having that intuition to guide us, to lead us on our journey and our path, standing in that power. And as I told the divine masculines, being in this world, but not of them. All right. This came out for the divine masculine. We're very pure souls. And us standing in this truth and walking in this truth and knowing this, that we are divine and nothing else. All right. It is then that we will start attracting nothing but the best for us. When we stay on the right road and we stay dedicated to the truth and standing in and walking in it, thoughts become things. We start attracting nothing but goodness into our life. Attraction. Building your foundations, focusing on this self-love, pushing through, and regardless to how hard it is, and loving ourselves on the way. Using that discernment, staying pure in our ways, not giving in to the flesh, but staying and walking in our spirits. Staying on the path, staying on the throne, staying on the path. Spirit is leading you, guiding you to stay strong, not giving in to drugs and alcohol, trying to find ways to block out the pain and knowing that tomorrow is still going to be there, still having to push the weight. Drugs and alcohol just do anything but distort you. Spirit is telling us to stay in our boundaries, setting those boundaries. No matter how bad it gets and how hard you want to get that drink, it's not going to solve nothing. Any more messages for the divine feminines? Hunger. Hungering for better. Hungering for change. Hungering for greatness. Hungering for the things that we know we deserve, we need to have. Not blocking it out and distorting it with the drink and the alcohol and anything to replace what we know we should be replacing ourselves. Wisdom. Growing wise. Learning a lot along the way. Waking up. Evolving to the third dimensional. Revolving past the third dimensional mindset. And evolving is what I meant to say. To the fifth dimensional mindset. 3 and 2 is change. Going into that partnership with the divine. Is there any more messages for the divine feminine energy? Any more messages for the divine feminine spirit? That is it. Bottom of the deck, acceptance. Letting go people, places, and things that no longer serve us, even if it's addictions. All right. Divine spirits, Holy Spirits, allow me to be the channel for the divine feminines. What other messages do they need to know? What are the messages? Spirit, divine spirits, Holy Spirits, allow me to be the channel. Why is resilience here? All right, so we have the Six of Cups in reverse. All right. As we push through with resilience, there's always going to be those nostalgic memories. Even though how strong we feel carrying this load, we still remember the things that we would carry in our past that have hurt us and have burdened us. But that just makes you more stronger. And I think we know that. Making our judgment calls on the things that were baggage, you know. Calling out judgment. And once we did so, Spirit blessed us with the wheel of fortune. As they turn that wheel into our favor, blessings and doorways will start to open because we were resilient and we stood in our truth for the divine. This is just it for the divine ones. Not turning our back on God, no matter how hard it gets. Clarify self-love for the divine feminines. Clarify self-love, Spirit. When you release toxicity, Spirit is saying, and block it out, we have the Five of Swords. People start to be able to face themselves. When you release what no longer is good for you, you allow the universe to be able to help the people that were trying to hurt you. And how you allow the universe to deal with the people that have turned their back on us, that have hurt us, even our divine masculines. We must turn our backs on them so the universe could do their job. But the more we keep giving in to them, the universe can't do their job. It was then when we release, they turned to shame. Five of Swords in reverse. Humiliation. They holding grudges. Embarrassment. You know why? Because we released it. Turned to self-love. Seven of Swords in reverse is all about coming out this energy of toxicity, of sneaky people. Focusing on ourselves. And then the universe came in. Once we blocked it out, they were able to see their impurities. People don't see their impurities and they can't face themselves when we constantly make them think they're doing right by staying in their way. But we jumped on the path and we blocked it out. So now the divine is dealing with him. Clarify discernment. We have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So the divine masculine had unrealistic expectations on choosing something that wasn't of him, which is something that was not divine. Okay. So now he is being faced with a lot of karma. He had unrealistic expectations. He had a lot of options with the Seven of Cups. And neither one of these cups that he has chosen over the divine path has filled his cup, has filled his chalice. We chose to use discernment and said, okay, even though you are our brother, we're removing you. Because in the end, we realized we didn't need nothing but the divine. All right. So, unrealistic expectations on the divine masculine part. We used it, the gift of discernment. Now doorways are opening for finances for us. This is the having plenty card. This is the Ace of Pentacles. You know, the divine masculine could be trying to come in with offering, you know, help, you know. We also have the Sun card in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. The divine masculine is very miserable and paranoid, okay? So I did his reading, and I told him a lot of stuff, about him releasing toxicities. He has a lot of addictions here that's popping up. This is the reason why this connection couldn't come together. All right. Having a release out of getting out of a stuck situation, because the divine masculine is very unhappy. Clarify purity for the divine feminines. Clarify purity, Spirit. We have the Two of Cups. All right. Clarify the Two of Cups. All right. So we have the Five of Coins. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Coins in reverse. So the divine masculine could look at the divine feminine energy as they're too pure for him. They might even look at some of us as if we're too good for them. This is the reason why they're having a hard time transitioning over, because of their toxic levels are so high that a lot of them are feeling ashamed for what they have done. It's hard for them to face us and come into the partnership. And we have the Five of Coins. They're feeling left out in the cold. They could be going through a lot of loss financially as well, because this is the outcome of not choosing the divine path. When you're on the divine path and you turn your back, is what I tell the divine masculine, on the divine, your life kind of goes to shambles because you have no protection from spirit. All right, so we have the Four of Coins in reverse. The divine masculine could be overly hoarding in things. They overly concerned about money as well with the Four of Coins in reverse. That could be overly concerned about finances. Give me the Four of Coins in reverse for the divine feminines. Yeah, needing to go into a new cycle. Spirit is leading the divine feminines out of the code into a new cycle and with balance. Major Arcana for Temperance. This is all about balance. Going to a new cycle with success, transformation. Success is nothing but about to bless the divine feminines on their journey. Now that we accepted who we were, focused on ourselves, released ourselves from this toxic energy here. We have the Nine of Coins as well. A lot of us are becoming entrepreneurs, because Spirit does not want the divine ones working for no one when we could build our own foundations. A lot of the divine feminines are teachers, leading, guiding, and teaching, being self-sufficient. When we grow to love ourselves, we grow to open up these locks and doorways. We open up the halls of the Akashic records of our truth and who we truly are, from our past lives and transitioning into this life, of realizing that we have all the capabilities inside ourselves to manifest our best lives. We are the magicians. Until we stand in this truth and know that, we can manifest anything we want. We have the Tower. Divine masculine is going through a Tower moment. This just came out of his reading. He's going through a spiritual awakening right now. He's starting to lose a lot of people, and he's starting to see who the snakes are in his life. We have the Five of Wands. He could be going through a lot of conflict, or he could be feeling mental confliction, in regards to coming forward. Some divine feminines still want their divine masculines to come forward. A lot of us are awakening to, we don't need nobody but the divine. It was all about going into union with the divine. A lot of us had misinterpreted that, He's very brokenhearted as well. Clarify attraction. All right. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Clarify attraction. All right, so we have the King of Wands. We also have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, so he could be feeling the pull to come towards this situation. He's feeling attracted to the situation now. This is the hunger that he's starting to feel of going towards a spiritual path. This is him coming out of betrayal. His secrets becoming revealed. He feels naked now. He has nothing to shield with the facade and the energies that he had tried to cover up from himself. We have the King of Wands. This is all about being a leader, taking action. The divine feminines are taking action, becoming the leaders of their life, and they're being very strong in the process of it. The Strength card is a major arcana for Leo. I don't know if a Leo is significant for a lot of divine feminines. This is also the energy that this card embodies. All right, being strong. And this is why the divine masculine is spying, because it's so strong for him that he don't really know how to intervene with it, because he's intimidated by the strength of the divine feminine. All right, Clarify the path for the divine feminines. All right. Clarify the path. Give me one card, Spirit, for the path. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, and we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. All right, so this is no coming together. You know, the divine is definitely leading the divine feminines, or some of them, not all of them, onto this path here, to a new journey. Because all the divine ones have different levels. You know, some are meant to go into union, you know, and some are meant to be doing different things. You know, in this particular divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, the divine is leading the divine feminine up into a portal, into a different direction. Helping this divine feminine make a head over heart decision with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very analytical, makes head over heart decisions. Having to, you know, choose the mind and the headset over the heart to not get blocked and closed off and to not making the right choice. So needing to make a head over heart decision, in doing so by not going back in this connection. Because this person lacks creativity and they're a little immature. You know, they lack commitment as well towards the journey. So, you know, clarify boundaries for the divine feminines. Clarify boundaries for the divine feminines. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. All right. So moving forward, getting that recognition, you know, being unfulfilled with a certain thing. So setting those boundaries, you know, pouring the cup out, no longer wanting it, walking away with the Eight of Cups, dropping the burdens to the situation, receiving recognition. You know, a lot of us are just focusing on our craft, you know, with the Knight of Coins. This is a scholar, you know. Clarify hunger for the divine feminines. Look what came out. Ten of Cups, injustice. This is all about receiving karmic justice for choosing the right path, hungering for change, hungering for better. So Spirit blesses a lot of us with the Ten of Cups, a new life, a new partnership. A lot of us with a new soulmate connection, you know, get that justice because we hungered for change. We hungered for better, you know. Clarify wisdom for the divine feminines. Clarify wisdom. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. All right, growing wise. And the divine masculines, a lot of them are growing wise. They're waking up to this truth as well. They're feeling like they missed out on the opportunity, a lot of them, with the Seven of Coins because of bad choices that they made. They're starting to realize now and growing wise that all these options is not going to add up to just one feminine energy. None of these energies that the divine masculine has chose over the feminine could ever add up to the divine feminine energies. And the divine masculine is growing wise to this, growing wisdom. Any more messages for the divine feminines? All right, we have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfilled. All cups being filled up for the divine feminine energy in the end. All right, this is the wish card. Whatever we've been wishing for is coming. And if a lot of us divine feminines haven't seen it yet, Spirit is telling you it's right here. It's so close that you could taste it. All right. Let me get you an archangel message, divine feminines, and I'm going to let you go. Messages, advice from the archangels for the divine feminines. Is there any advice? All right. We have compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourselves. Meaning we all have to, you know, stand up to what we have put into it, you know, in the situation, not pointing our fingers, not just accepting the things for what they are. Soften our hearts so we can heal in ourselves. Having courage, standing up for what we believe to be right. But still be forgiving and move on. And do not hold right back. Don't hold back because you're ready to soar. Spirit is telling you, you are ready to let loose and a lot of good things are coming. And peace comes when remembering that only love is real. Is there any more messages? We have teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. All right. So that is your quick energy check for the Divine Feminines. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already did so you can be notified. Information down below if you would like to book a reading. They still are $11 for 20 minutes for the full month of October. All right, and please leave it in the email. Don't leave it in the comment box if you would like to book, because it's easier for me to keep up with the information. All right, love and light, Divine Feminines. It looks great for you. It truly does. Peace.